What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Zach, aka ZJ. Welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel, King DoorDash. For those of you guys who are new to the content, what is goody? I'm gonna get right into this video. I just wanted to showcase some of the orders that I got last night for dinner shift. It was mad, wild, crazy shift. Super grateful for how it went. And it was actually my last shift here in Hartford, Connecticut. I'm gonna be moving out of state next week, so I'm super excited for that. And I'm gonna keep it low key where I'm going, but hopefully the next market, from what I see, looks very promising. Now, I did want to show you again the orders that I got last night. It was one of the best dinner shifts, so we definitely went out with a bang. I was praying, I'm like, please make this be an amazing shift. It was Sunday and it was a dinner shift, so obviously expecting high numbers. Even though I am a platinum driver and that's what I preach to everyone, I highly recommend it. Do what works for you in your specific zone. I realize that this job is definitely market dependent, so every single zone is gonna be different. Everyone's gonna have their own strategy and everyone is gonna use their own apps that works for them. As long as you guys are setting your goals, working towards your goals and reaching those goals, that is all that matters. But for me, based off of my personal experience in the past 5 zones that I've worked at, every single time platinum has done wonders for me, and so that's why I continue to do it. Anyways, let's get into the videos, guys. So the first order offer was $6.50 plus 2.1 miles. I ended up getting that at what time? 5:20. Says deliver by 5:40. Check this out, $6.50 plus for 2.1 miles. This is why zone is so important, because the other zone that I was working in, every offer was about 5+ miles, if that. Most of the offers were over 10 miles. Whereas this zone, you're gonna see with the orders that I show you, a lot of the orders are less than 3 miles. That is super clutch if you're trying to make as much money as you can in the short amount of time. It's gonna all depend on whether you guys are full-time or part-time, but knowing your zone is absolutely huge. Guys, check this out. Look at what this turned into. $28.77. Unfortunately, we got that $2 base pay from DoorDash, but $26.77 was the tip on that one. Guys, before I get to the next offer, let me know below which zone you guys are in and what kind of gig work you enjoy doing. This was offer number 2, $6, 2.4 miles. Once again, less than 3 miles, and it is going to the west. Here in my zone, I try to avoid going anywhere east because it does take me to the shadiest areas, especially at nighttime. You have to be careful. So here we go, and then I did not take a picture of the payout, but it did end up being $6 on that. And then this one was our first catering offer of the day, $8 plus 2 miles, once again short mileage, and once again it's going west. I'm taking that every single day of the week. I think this one turned into 16 bucks if I'm not mistaken. And then this was the last order of the hour, $13.75 for 3.4 miles. So I believe out of all of the dinner orders that I got, this right here was the lengthiest order, and it was literally only 3.4 miles, which is absolutely crazy. And the reason I said within the hour is, for those of you guys who don't know or are new to my content, I do dash in hour increments. I got that from another YouTuber. He was saying that basically when you dash in hour time slots, you get the best of the best offers, because DoorDash is trying to keep you on the app for as long as possible. So far, so good. I've been doing it for the past year or so, and it has made me a lot more money. So you guys try it out in your zone. Let me know how that works for you. And boom, there is the first hour and 30 minutes, $60.52. It did go above that hour because that last order took a little bit longer than expected. But basically, if you dash from 3 to 4, DoorDash sends you an order at like 3:50. They're not gonna just sign you out before that 4 p.m. So the clock's gonna keep running until you finish that last order offer. And that's why it was an hour and 30 minutes. But 60 bucks in an hour and 30 minutes, that is a little bit over 30, what is it? That's like $45 an hour. That is actually crazy. And then this right here was to start off the second hour, $14.50, 3.6 miles. Actually, this right here was the longest order. I said the last one, but this one, $14.50, 3.6 miles for 2 orders. Let me know below if you guys are taking this one. Next one was $8, 2.9 miles. And then this one right here was the last one to finish the second hour, $6.25 plus 1.5 miles. And we finished off that hour in 5 minutes at $30.50. So the first 2 hours absolutely crushed it. And as you can see from the map, it doesn't even show that it's busy. So out of all the zones surrounding, we were literally in a zone that wasn't even that busy, but I truly believe it's because I am a platinum driver that it keeps me busy for as long as possible. Now, just because you are a platinum driver, don't get it twisted. It does not mean that you're not gonna see any bad orders. It just means that DoorDash is gonna keep you busy for as long as possible. And if you are in an area with catering offers or large orders and you are close in proximity to that restaurant, you are gonna be the first driver to get that order. So for me personally, even if I'm seeing 1 or 2 bad orders throughout the day, I still would prefer to be platinum. Staying busy is how you make money on these apps, guys. It's all about momentum. And if you can fit as many orders as possible within that hour time slot, you are gonna be ahead of the game. This right here was our last hour. I only worked 3 hours yesterday, but that last hour still performed. Wasn't as good as the first 2 hours, but we still ended off with a solid dollar amount for the 3 hours. I made $6 in 1.2 miles for that first order offer, $5.50 for 2.1 miles on this Chipotle offer. And check this out, this is something new. It says right here, order ready. I've never seen that in parentheses. Let me know if you guys have seen that. Looks like it's new. And then this right here was the last order offer of the day, $10.75, 3.1 miles. Now pay attention, even though it was going east, it's right off the highway, so I was able to just take the freeway home. That is huge, guys. Depending on where you are, what time it is, if you're planning on finishing your shift, look at the location, because sometimes, even if it's a far order, say this was like $10.75 for 8 miles and it was in the direction of my house, I still would have taken it. A big thing is seeing where the order offer is gonna end up. Even throughout the whole day in general, if it ends up in a place where you know you're gonna get more orders, that right there is huge. Just kind of knowing these little tricks that can make you more and more money. And we ended up making $22.25 for that last hour, which is still not too bad. Honestly, as long as I'm making above $20 per hour, to me, that's good enough. But yeah, it's all about the grind, guys. It's all about momentum. It's all about getting as many orders down as you can and going out there every single day consistently. You're gonna see good days, you're gonna see bad days, but at the end of the day, what I try to focus on and what I try to explain to you guys is not to look at each individual order, even each individual day, but as a whole, collectively, how much money are you making and are you able to hit your goals? Because this right here is just a stepping stone towards those goals. This is not an end all be all. Now, before we do end today's video, I wanted to real quickly give a shout out to the Solo app. This app right here has been my best friend when it comes to gig work, and I want to showcase a few of the features. So this right here is the home tab. If you go to schedule right here, you can literally schedule yourself and it guarantees you pay. So as you can see right here, these are the different time slots. I can also go ahead and just add an hour right here and just schedule myself whenever I plan to dash. And this is the guaranteed pay that it's gonna give me. And if I make anything less than this, Solo is literally gonna compensate me for that difference. So although this is not a W-2 job, we're not getting guaranteed pay, Solo is still gonna be your best friend, because during that downtime, this right here comes in clutch. Sometimes you'd be making $10 an hour and it's super rough out there. For full-time dashers especially, this feature is absolutely clutch. My next favorite feature is if you go to the Insights tab all the way to the left and then you click on leaderboard right here. I'm gonna go ahead and filter based off last week, and it shows you the top drivers in your city and what specific apps they're using. This person right here made $980. I was somewhere down at number 7. Check this out. This person's using Roadie and they made $899. Why exactly is this useful for us drivers? Let me tell you exactly why. Because it shows you based off of your specific zone what apps are performing well week by week, and you can literally go ahead and filter out a couple of features right here. Weekly top earners, highest amount of trips, and most amount of tips as well. And then right here, you can literally filter out the city. So if you're planning on going on vacation and you wanna see how well that city is performing or which app to open up when you're in that city, you can go ahead and click on whatever that is, and it'll tell you how much the drivers in that specific zone are making, which to me is super clutch. My last favorite feature, guys, is this right here. If you click on Insights all the way again to the right, and then you click on the Jobs tab, it's gonna show you the top performing app in every every single marketplace. So wherever you are, you can stay up to date on the best gig apps. And this literally updates every single week. So super, super clutch. If you guys are interested, definitely check this app out. I'm gonna go ahead and leave my link in the description. It's gonna give you a free week of their premium trial, which includes all these features plus way more, and an additional $10 in qualifying cities. I highly recommend this to every single gig worker out there. Guys, this has made me so much extra money. I promise you, you won't regret it. Anyways, I appreciate you so much. If you have gotten to this point of the video, it's nothing but love. Just wanted to showcase some of the orders that I got as a platinum driver to give you guys any bit of inspiration, motivation. If you're going for platinum, keep going, keep grinding. Don't get so fixated on each individual offer. Keep pushing, keep grinding, stay consistent. And if you like multi-apping or you like doing something else, keep doing that. As long as you guys are setting your goals, working towards your goals, and using the flexibility of gig work to achieve those goals, you guys are automatically 10 steps ahead. If you found any value in today's video, do me a huge favor, smash the thumbs up button, guys, and also stay tuned. I will be doing the 24-hour challenge live very soon in a brand new zone, so you're definitely not gonna wanna miss that. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified once I do make that announcement video. I love you guys, I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. Till then, peace. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you have made it up until this point, you are a real one. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button for videos like this where I'll be dropping 2 to 3 times per week. And until next time, peace, much love, stay gravy. I love you guys.